It's IdoNotes episode number 96. In this one, I take you through the event maps that they're pushing for the Lotusphere online system and walk you through. Welcome, everybody. This is something new that they've had before under the researcher area from IBM, but they've now moved it into Lotusphere Online as a link, and they're even announcing the integration that we talked about in the Lotusphere podcast with Mark, the CEO of Tungle, how they're integrating the calendar services with Tungle.me. So they want you to get an account over there. So what this is part of IBM.com, as you see at the top from researcher itself. It's linked from inside lsonline.info for the Lotusphere Online system. So the object is you're able to go in and work visually with scheduling out your events. So they have hosted events, maps, and as you can see, they do quite a few of them, but upcoming is Lotusphere 2011. We'll open that one up. I did this about a year ago or so, I believe it was, when I played around with this when they had it in beta. But we want to get a personalized experience, so we're going to log in first just so you guys can see what you get when you do it. Now, it's asking you to log in with an email address and password, so you're going to have one that you've logged in with them previously. I'm not sure if it's the LS Online one or not, so I'm going to give it a try and see what we get. So I tried a few of them, and it's not working on any of them, so I'm believing you have to create your own account is what you'll have to do. So create your account, enter an email address, as well as a name that you're going to use to log in. Well, what I wanted to mention to everybody is I got the confirmation email that came in to confirm the account, and I went to enter it, and it's not only is the password case sensitive, but the email address you enter is also case sensitive. So now I'm logged in. So now we can see the system. Quite a convoluted way to do it, but that's okay. So we're in, it's constructing the event map. The goal is that you're able to go in and select and overview the sessions themselves and see the type of sessions and what's showing at those times and how many are actually there. From there, you're able to see how many are competing in each slot. Honestly, right now, you're seeing popularity. If you go down, you can click to see what other users have selected as favorites. So you're actually able to see what other people are attempting to go to by what's highlighted on the map. To mark a favorite, you click a track, expand it, move the mouse, expand over the session, click the checkbox to make it a favorite. So you're seeing what other people have selected. If you hover over, you'll get to see the amount of sessions at particular times, what sessions are going on, if people are actually favoriting them or not. Kind of an interesting way and kind of a bad way, I guess. You're finding out that some people don't want to go to certain sessions when you look at it this way. If we turn off showing popularity and go back, you're getting just how many sessions are there by default in the case study. So we'll open up one of the sessions. We'll just pick one randomly. Here's the one on policies. You can add your favorites. You can view the map. You can see related information or share a thought on the session itself. This is the one with Darren Duke. Some of you guys know who he is, and This Week in Lotus. We'll view the location map. So here's the location map, and you can see a target popping up down here at this one, telling you where it's going to take place. If I click that, it'll give me a little pop-up that's kind of buried. It'll give you who it is, what it's about, what's going on with it. There's no way to scroll down this. I'm using Firefox. As you can see, there's no way for me to scroll down. I can't get to the bottom, so I don't know if there's more information or not. There's no side scroll bars, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It's giving you a URL directly to what the session is itself. So you should be able to, in all shapes or forms, be able now to go into every one of these and actually change the URL and look at all the different sessions, which you can do. So it's giving you an idea of what the different sessions are. And this one should be 102 with Andy and Rob, two of my bestest buddies, as you know, for their statistics one. So you can manipulate that way as well. So we'll go back to the main view, and we're in the main view itself. If you want to look at all the events, you can close this particular one. We can close that ourselves, and we can go back and look at another day. Tell you the time zones. You can view by track. You can view by location. You can see a table listing if you want to. So there's a table listing of everything that's going on. A little confusing overall. You can search names and titles. Search whatever you want to search. Should be full text index, so a little self-serving, but we'll look for myself. So there's sessions for me that you're going to get. I do not see my birds of a feather or the other session I'm in here currently, so I'm not sure how they're doing that. But if we only search for titles and names, there we go. And we can search for things to see what's going on with same time for the week. So that works very quickly and easy to go. You can go by location. So you can see everything that's going on by room across the week if you want to. And you can favorites particular things. You can actually leave comments and see comments if you want to for the restore the orders. And you can there go into the box here and then do a separate lookup across the BOFs. So overall, this is another way to do it. You look in the bottom right, is you have a feed that you can then grab to put to TungleMe and other services based upon things you like. So it's another way to look at the session database. It's interesting. Overall, we'll go back to the default view one more time. Interesting the way they did it. A little confusing because it's kind of hard to see everything at one time, and it doesn't give you comparisons. If I go into one, I can now see everything in the show and tell that's going on. I can see the other tracks if I highlight and hover. I do like the session database, the way they do it very well, and I can turn on popularity for any particular time. The darker the color, I'm guessing the more popular the session. This is power of market leading against one from message and collaboration. It tells you the amount of people that are actually inside that have selected this as a favorite. So it's another way to see where people are going to be, or you could go to your BlackBerry application or your iPhone application built from Ben's session database, and now you can tweet where you're going to be. You can check in via Foursquare, all via the native interface there. So this is the session map that they have built in, hooking up to the LS Online info. I know it was a crazy walkthrough, but I'm still trying to understand it myself. So look for another one in a couple days.